Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is 10 o'clock, so I'll call the meeting to order. Please rise and we'll sing O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Madam Clerk, would you take the roll, please?
Councillor Mackey, Councillor McKay, Councillor Carlton, Councillor Pringle sends his regrets, Councillor McQueen,
Present.
Councillor Nielsen,
Present.
Councillor Patterson, Councillor Dickert, Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Kentner, Councillor Body, Councillor Gregg, Warden Milne,
Present.
Councillor Dilbreen, Councillor Matrosovs, Councillor Bordigno,
Present.
Councillor Eccles, Councillor Hutchinson. We have all members in attendance today with the exception of Councillor Pringle.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge with respect the history, spirituality, and culture of the Anishinaabe, Six Nations of the Grand, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat, Wyandot, Wyandot peoples on whose traditional territories we gather and whose ancestors signed treaties with our ancestors. We recognize also the Métis and Inuit whose ancestors shared this land and these waters. May we all, as treaty people, live with respect on this land and live in peace and friendship with all its diverse peoples. Is there any declaration of interest related to any matter in today's agenda? Not seeing any. If one should arise, please make us aware of it at the time. Adoption of the minutes. We have two sets of minutes there. Three, actually. County Council and Committee of the Whole minutes dated November 23rd. Would someone care to? Councillor Dilbreen, Councillor Body. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. The third set of minutes is the Special Council inaugural minutes dated December 5th. Someone care to move those? Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Hutchison. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. We have no closed meeting matters on minutes, no reports, bylaws. There are four bylaws. The first is a bylaw to authorize the disposition of certain lands in the city of Owen Sound as described in Schedule A. Someone care to move those or that bylaw, please? Councillor Carlton, Councillor Dickert. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Second is a bylaw to authorize the disposition of certain lands in the city of Owen Sound as described in Schedule A. Someone move that, please. Councillor Matrosovs, Councillor Kentner. Discussion? All those in favor? That's carried. The third is a bylaw to authorize the warden and clerk to execute a contribution agreement between the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation and the Corporation of the County of Grey through the National Housing Co-Investment Fund. Councillor Dilbreen, Councillor Hutchison, any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Fourth and final bylaw is a bylaw to confirm all actions and proceedings of the council. Someone move that. Councillor Keaveney and Councillor McKay. Any discussion? All those in, did you have a question, Councillor Gregg? Okay. All those in favor? That is carried. All right, thank you. News and celebrations. Anybody have anything they'd like to share this morning? Counselor Carlton.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, and good morning, County Council. So my good news starts with a radio program I was listening to on Tuesday morning, where one of our staff members here at the county and her son were on the radio. And it's Kayla Ryer and Cohen. And Cohen apparently was given $1 by his teacher. And he took that $1 and went and bought some markers and started drawing pictures and selling those pictures. With his proceeds, he gave the money to Chapman House. Now, I understand the amount on Tuesday morning was $5,400. I believe it's up to $6,500 now. So I just think we need to say thank you to Cohen for what he's doing, for coming up with that idea and doing such a wonderful job. And I would challenge everybody to match donations.
Thank you, Counselor Carlton. And I had saw that as well. And I thought, wow. Smart kid. He takes after his mother, clearly. Any other? Counselor McKay.
This Saturday in Chatsworth, we're having the Santa Claus Parade, which is starting at 10:30, and then we have activities all day in the village, from cookie sales to things for the kids to do. The fire department will be having a barbecue at the fire hall, so it'll be a full day. So hope anybody can show up. It's supposed to be good weather, maybe a little rain, but hopefully not. So
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Counselor Eccles. Then I'll come back here.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, and just a shout out and a thank you to Southgate for the non-motorized parade that they had on Saturday, and being able to participate. Southgate always has a large wagon where visiting elected officials can ride on and wave to the massive crowds twice a year. Just for everybody's indication, Holstein has a traffic jam. One is Maple Fest, where it's difficult, sticky to get in and out of the municipality, out of the town. And then on the non-motorized parade in December, where after the parade, it's, well, kind of like dodgeball going down Main Street after 200 horses have fed and deposited throughout the afternoon. But thank you for that. And I would like to say that this Saturday in Durham, there's a tribute, Elvis, Lewis, can't think of, Willie Nelson, 4 different artists are being playing at the Durham Arena. And I believe Sarah, if she hasn't taken them already, Sarah has 2 tickets up there for that. If anybody wants to do that, I have a conflict and I'm presenting those. If anybody wants them, first come. Sarah has them. She may be taking them herself. She may be already too late, but they're there with Sarah, whoever can use them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And yeah, it's always a sticky situation in the spring. Counselor Mackey.
Thanks, Mr. Warden. Good morning, County Council. I'm surprised Councillor Eccles didn't elaborate on the mode of transportation that he was riding in at the Holstein. I know it's a similar one in the Desborough Fall Fair, so it's suitable. Let's leave it at that. I just wanted to thank the staff and all the volunteers at Grey Roots. I had the opportunity to attend the Christmas celebration there on Saturday, and I think there was over 1,200 people. I was really amazed at the number of volunteers that participated in all the houses, and it was a great evening, and we had a nice bowl of soup at the end of it, and so certainly happy to congratulate the staff at Grey Roots for a good evening.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? All right. Thank you very much for all of that. Lots of good things going on at this time of year. Motion to adjourn our council portion of the day. Counselor Patterson, Counselor McKay. Any discussion? All in favor? That is carried. We'll just take a minute to move over to committee of the whole.